Hey, 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 it's Stacia K here with Grown Folks Talk with Stacia K. And I am still on the Side Chick series. I will eventually be doing talks about other relational issues, but as promised, I am going to continue doing videos about the side chick. Why? Is because there's so many different aspects that I can't get in one talk, right? So this particular talk today is called It's All Fun and Games. It's all fun and games. You know, you hear all kinds of things about side chicks. You hear a few that are remorseful and regret their activities regarding their contribution to either breaking up a family or causing another woman pain. Those women are few and far between. What you hear more often than not is the very proud side chicks winning, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, you know, all of that garbage, right? And, you know, it's really sad. And it's all fun and games. You know, they like to sell this lifestyle, you know, talking about side chicks and winning because, you know, they don't want to be tied down. They don't want to be in a relationship. Let me just say this. I call BS. I call BS. And the reason I call BS is because the nature of a woman. This is why I call it BS. The nature of a woman. There's certain instincts and certain things that are innately inherited by women, right? And a woman naturally, unless she's doing drugs or unless she is just completely delusional or has mental health, you know, some severe mental health issues, a woman's innate makeup is to nurture and has a need to be protected, right? And you're not going to tell me, that you are sleeping with a man continually that you don't get feelings for, that you don't begin to have strong affection for. You know, people say, well, prostitutes do it. Well, prostitutes don't repeatedly do it unless they're doing it for money. But I'm talking about the average woman who is having sexual contact with a man repeatedly. You're not going to tell me that she is not growing an emotional attachment to that man. You're not going to tell me, or you can, but I call BS. When you continue to sleep with a man, you continue to share your body with a man, and you begin sharing your dreams, your goals. You're emotionally becoming attached to that man, and it's all fun and games, right? You having a good old time until Christmas comes, right? If you celebrate, if you acknowledge the holidays, or Thanksgiving comes and you gotta wait for a call. You gotta wait to see him. You gotta wait to be fit into his schedule. It's all fun and games until then, right? You take your little vacations, or y'all have y'all little time on the weekends, or whenever y'all get together after work or at work or wherever you do. You know, it's all fun and games until it's evident that you're not his priority. Let me say that. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. It's all fun and games until it becomes evident that you are not his priority. And a woman is not going to continually share her body with a man who is making it evident that she is not his priority. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not. I mean, I guess that they exist, but I think they're more liars than there are women telling the truth about this thing. Okay? It's all fun and games until Valentine's Day come, right? And you waiting on a text message or a phone call, and you got to get with them on the 15th or the 16th, or maybe, the 17th or the 18th, because they done took a 3 or 4 days somewhere, right? It's all fun and games until, you're in an emergency and he can't get away. It's all fun and games that he come and sit and tell you about his children and how much he loves him, and y'all swapping stories. He see your children, but you don't see his children, right? Except for what he shows you, right? And milestones happen with them, and you can't have no part of that. It's all fun and games, right? Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me that you're constantly sharing your time, your space, your energy with a man that you cannot be his priority because he got somebody else at home, and you're okay with that. You're not gonna tell me that. I mean, you could tell me that, but you're lying to yourself, and that's more of a shame than lying to me. Okay? That shit don't feel good. Nothing about that feels good. I'll give y'all a little example, because I always like to use myself and my experience, because I'm speaking from experience, right? Being a wife, because I was a wife before I was ever anybody's secret, right? So for my birthdays, when my ex-husband and I were together, he always did something. My birthday's on Valentine's Day, so we always did something. He always carved out, whether it was at home, because I really didn't like going to restaurants. He would cook, blah, blah, blah. It was, my day. And I get with this man, and he make promises, and then all of a sudden, something happened. One year, he told me his dad died on my birthday. And I seriously doubt that happened. But he lived in another state, so I have no evidence or anything to prove it. I mean, again, as suspected, I believe old boy was a narcissist, right? And because I was ignoring him, he always had to come with something extreme to get my attention. But yeah, I'm just saying that it's not fun. It's not fun being last on somebody's agenda, especially when important times come. It's fun until you realize, I'm really not this man's priority. I really am an option. All right? Y'all be safe out there. Again, I make these videos in hopes that we'll make some better choices. Y'all be blessed.